Welcome to The Ground Up, the new podcast from Groundwork Yorkshire. Your hosts are me, Victoria Kulczyski, and James Kirk. Hi, James.
Hi.
Now, James, incidentally, is our indoor air quality expert that we'll be chatting with today. So, James, tell us, indoor air quality, why is it important?
Well, it's important because we spend about 80% of our time inside, being in our homes, in our place of work. If we go out to a cinema, like shopping centre, the gym, we're inside.
Yeah.
And you're exposed to a range of pollutants that can cause a range of health implications.
Right, okay. So what are some of these health implications?
So the health implications can be minor and actually become more severe. So some of them could be just the irritation of the airways, a bit of coughing, a little bit of difficulty breathing. You've got decreased lung functions. Some of them can trigger asthma attacks. You've got cardiovascular diseases that are associated with some pollutants. You've got cognitive decline, and you're actually increasing your chance of developing some cancers.
Right, okay. So this is serious stuff. So what are some of these pollutants found in our homes?
So there's a wide range of different pollutants. However, I'm going to focus on three here today, which is particulate matter, volatile organic compounds, and carbon monoxide.
Okay, so what is particulate matter?
Okay, so particulate matter, it says it in the name. So it's tiny particles that are in the air. They come in a range of sizes. Some are bigger than others. So you've got dust we can actually see, and they decrease in size to particles in the air that we can't see.
Right.
And what they do is they get into our lungs, and the smaller particles, or so the smaller the particle, they can actually get into our bloodstreams. So they can cause long-term health implications. And the one we really want to focus on is PM 2.5. And this comes from burning of fuels within the home. So it might be from using a gas fire. It might be from your boiler. It might be from burning candles and cooking. And we can see that the particles being produced. We can see the soot.
Wow, okay then. So the second one on the list, volatile organic compounds. What are volatile organic compounds?
So it sounds complex, however, it's just chemicals that easily become gases. And they come from a range of sources. So you've got aerosols, candles again, cleaning products, paints, furniture. So your sofas, carpets can have formaldehyde in, which is a carcinogen, which means it's cancer causing.
Yeah.
And you've also got it from the actual fabric of your building. So you've got your plasterboard and you've got the adhesives that are used to attach that plasterboard to the walls. So again, a range of sources that these volatile organic compounds can come from.
Yeah. Right, okay. And the final one on the list, one that we've all heard of, but can you tell us a little bit more about it? What is carbon monoxide?
Okay, so carbon monoxide is a colourless, odourless, toxic gas, and it's formed when a fuel burns with a lack of oxygen. And we can kind of tell that from this name. So you've got carbon monoxide. Mono, if you think about a monocle, monorail, it just means it's got one. So one oxygen that's attached to a carbon.
Right, okay.
So if you had carbon dioxide, okay, di means two. So you've got carbon dioxide, which means you've got carbon with two oxygens. And the reason that carbon monoxide is has long health implications is because it binds to the red blood cells in our bloodstream. It prevents oxygen from being transported around the body to our cells, basically starving our cells of oxygen. So at lower levels, at less than 0.1%, we can get headaches and dizziness within hours. However, at higher levels, you can get headaches, feeling nauseous, you can actually pass out and die within minutes. And that's only when you've got just over 1% of the air in that space is carbon monoxide.
Wow.
And it comes from a range of sources. So think about boilers in your home.
Yeah.
So it's important you get those serviced regularly. Another thing you need to do, and the best piece of advice I could give around carbon monoxide, is get a carbon monoxide monitor.
Yeah.
Make sure that the batteries are working.
Yeah.
And that will, obviously you can't see it, so that will have an alarm if carbon monoxide is present.
Yeah. No, that's great, James. That's really informative, and that's great advice for us all to be following. Right, so I thought towards the end we'd do a quick activities within the home that release these pollutants, and then you could maybe give us some advice, some tips, some alternatives that we can maybe practice. So let's talk cooking.
Cooking. Okay, so cooking in the UK, if you haven't got a log burner, is the biggest producer of particulate matter in UK homes.
Wow.
You can see that, like the little, like if you burn some toast, okay, you can smell it.
Yeah.
Okay. And obviously all the other foods as well. So try not to burn foods.
Yeah.
It's the first one. Make sure that you put your lids on the pans.
Yeah.
Use extractor fans. And the easiest one of all is to open your windows. If you're cooking, open those windows, let those particles out.
Right, okay. Cleaning. So when I'm cleaning my surfaces, what do you advise I do or don't do?
First of all, again, ventilation is key. So
Right.
open your windows. Check the labels on your cleaning products. A lot of them got a lot of harsh chemicals in. The more harsh chemicals they've got in, kind of probably the worse they are for the air quality.
Right, okay.
So try to, when you go shopping, look at the labels, trying to get cleaning products that have got less harsh chemicals in. And the best, use alternatives, natural alternatives. So could we use white vinegar, bit of lemon juice, and water mixed together?
Yeah.
It's a really good surface cleaner spray. And it's all natural, so even if you put it down the sink, okay, it's not going to have those harmful chemicals in there. So yeah, that's
great advice. Brilliant. Okay, so I don't personally smoke, but I know people that do. Can you give us any advice for smoking within the home, which I'm guessing is a complete no-no?
It is. So smoking produces particulate matter, volatile organic compounds, carbon monoxide. It's got over 5,000 chemicals in there that, and 70 of those are actually cancer-causing.
Wow.
So the best piece of advice I can give is to, if you are going to keep on smoking, smoke outside.
Right.
Make sure you close your windows and doors, so then that smoke doesn't come back inside.
Right.
And it's partly because of, we know what first-hand smoking is the actual person smoking themselves. You've got second-hand smoking where you breathe out the smoke and then someone else inhales it.
Yeah.
And you've got third-hand smoking. A lot of people aren't fully aware of this, but that's where the smoke that's breathed out then settles into the fabrics in your home. So it could be in your sofas, it could be in the carpets, it could be in the curtains. And over time, those get re-released into the air and we start breathing those chemicals back in.
Yeah.
So definitely smoke outside.
Smoke outside, shut your doors. Right, fabulous. Burning candles, it's something I like to do, especially this time of year, create that cosy ambience. Is burning candles a no-no?
It's not 100% no-no.
Okay.
We do like the ambience, and I do as well, especially having a nice bath. But they do produce particulate matter, and we can see that with the soot. They also produce volatile organic compounds. So the best way to go around this is ventilate. So make sure you've got your windows open, let those particles out, reduce the amount of time you're burning those candles. So it might be, rather than burning for 1 hour, burn it for half an hour, and already you've halved the amount of pollutants that have been released into the air. And the best alternative of all is to use LED candles. They still give you the ambience.
Yeah.
However, you haven't got any of those volatile organic compounds or the particulate matter being released into the air.
Yeah.
So you can have them much longer. So yeah, that's my advice for candles.
Yeah, good advice. I'll take that in. And the final one is spraying deodorants. Now, I know that when I spray a deodorant, I can smell it, I can see it in the air. What do you advise for spraying deodorants?
don't. That's all I can say is don't. Deodorants and aerosols are the biggest contributors of volatile organic compounds in UK homes.
Right.
So if you have to use them, open your windows. Again, it comes down to ventilation. But use an alternative. Roll-ons are the best alternative you can use, and they're not going to release nearly as many volatile organic compounds into the air, so it's much better for you. I remember when I was at high school, obviously changing rooms after PE, Lynx Africa. Okay, the amount of people having coughing fits from that.
Yeah.
It can really trigger asthma attacks and coughing fits. So try to reduce that down.
Right.
That's the best advice I can say.
That's fantastic. James, thank you so much for your time. I think we can all agree that we've learned so much today. So if you are listening to this and you wanted to find out more about indoor air quality, then if you just head over to our website, groundworkyorkshire.org.uk, and if you select the Green Doctor drop down, you will find that James's indoor air quality brochure is on there for you to look through and read through. So thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks, James.
Oh, thank you. Really enjoyed myself.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.